My view is a school board member is representing the community, yet I can't represent the community if they don't know what's going on.
A West Lafayette mom files a public records complaint against the school district, and she wins. And now she's on that school board hoping to improve transparency and the public's right to know.
WRTV Investigates Kara Kenny has been tracking this issue for years. She joins us now with this mom's journey plus steps you can take as a parent.
Indiana's public access counselor has seen an uptick in complaints against local school districts. About 36 complaints filed in the last 5 years. The complaints focus on two things: schools not being transparent with regards to meetings and with not providing public records. A West Lafayette mom filed a complaint against her district, and she ended up getting elected to the school board. Daisha Mumford is a mother of 4 kids and former West Lafayette teacher.
I love schools, I love kids.
In April 2019, she attended her first school board meeting.
No one knew what was going on if you were in the audience. At that point, we had a policy, the school board had a policy that all information in the packet was confidential both before and after the meeting.
When a school board meets, they have to post an agenda. A school board packet has all the relevant documents associated with agenda items, like meeting minutes, contracts, and personnel reports.
I should be able to make a comment on something in the packet because I know what the packet says.
Daisha ran for school board in 2020 and lost, but she started writing summaries of school board meetings on her website.
I share kind of some background or my thoughts.
Daisha filed a public records request for a school board meeting packet. The district denied her request, so Daisha filed a formal complaint with the Indiana Public Access Counselor and won. Public Access Counselor Luke Britt wrote in his opinion, the West Lafayette Community School Corporation violated the Access to Public Records Act. What was your reaction when...
Oh, I was so excited. The very next meeting, they changed their policy from that the packet was confidential before and after the meeting to the packet was confidential only before the meeting. Still not right. Once that packet is going to the school board members, it's public information.
Daisha ran for school board again in 2022 and won. Since taking office in January, she's pushed for more transparency and releasing the packets before and after meetings. This spring, the board agreed and voted to change their practice.
And please indicate with a show of hands. That motion carries 7-0.
So I have the packet right here. May 8th. Of this year was the very first school board meeting that if you attended the school board meeting and any of these items, you could see for yourself what we were talking about. I can't even put into words how meaningful this is to me because it's making a difference.
Daisha has a new concern, one that was heightened after seeing our investigation into Perry Township schools in Marion County. The public access counselor found they violated the open door law by telling people they could not record public meetings.
How long have you been telling people that they can't record at public meetings?
These are our comments.
Concerned citizens reached out to us, and we are here on behalf of concerned citizens.
Those are our comments.
You don't think the public deserves an apology?
Those are our comments.
I was super excited when I saw the story. We actually have a sign at our school board meetings that says cell phones have to be turned off. After I read that story, it's always bothered me.
After seeing our story, she asked for West Lafayette to remove the sign, but as of June 12th meeting, it was still there. We reached out to the school board president, who told us, while we do have a sign posted requesting that cell phones be off, we have not, to my knowledge, ever enforced or attempted to limit cell phone use in meetings. That request of patrons observing our meetings is, to my knowledge, more rooted in a desire to not have our meetings interrupted by bells and ringers. So we checked with the Public Access Counselor and the Indiana School Boards Association, and both told us banning cell phone use would likely be a violation of the public's right to observe and record meetings.
That's what school board members should be doing, is they should be making it as easy as possible for the community to be involved and have a voice.
Here's what you can do as a parent. Get involved. Join a committee or a parent-teacher council. Go to the meetings or watch them online. Engage with your elected school board members, either in person or via email. Kara Kenny, WRTV.
The school board president says the board has been working on improving transparency for several years, including the hiring of a new superintendent and providing live streams of meetings. You can read her entire statement right now at WRTV.com.